All right.
Autograph.
Last night there were 10 teams, I think, 5 games that teams lost. So winning is hard. You guys have heard me say that before. It's really hard. And Mike's won almost 700 games, and he's got a player like Coleman who's fantastic. But I look at it's just hard to win. I'm so proud of our guys. Just the way, we got a lot of new guys, and we made some big plays, and we did winning things to help you win tight games already with a new squad, which is really encouraging. We made free throws. We were 8, but we had the right guys shooting them, so we understood that. Pritchard for a freshman was outstanding. I thought he gave us some really good minutes. Look at his plus minus 17, and I know he didn't score but 2 points, but he had 6 assists, and then obviously he started tonight because of Keyshawn disciplinary thing, and Keyshawn I thought was good late. Made a big three, and but obviously the guy here to my left was terrific, and he's moving really well as he's ever moved. And I've been around Jeriah for a long time, and he's worked hard this spring, summer, fall to get his body right, and I thought he was terrific. And obviously I think Sam, had his moments too. But we need more out of Tim, and we need more out of Drain, and we've seen those guys be better, but we didn't get anything out of them. And the other thing too is, offensively, our numbers are really good. The only thing we did wrong was we turned the ball over too much, and it happened in bunches. But we got to get our defense better, and I say that with the fact that they made some really tough shots, too. They threw some really difficult shots in, so give them credit for that. But, I've been a part of games when that happens and you kind of lose your cookies and you end up losing the game. So that was a long opening statement, but now, maybe, hopefully, you don't have to ask me any questions. All right. All right. Come on, Jeriah.
You got out to,
Well, come back to me. We'll let him go.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Jeriah, comment on, does it seem like you've been away a long time? Seem like you're right back home, and you had a great game. Feel like you're back home and you're where you should be?
Yes, sir, man. It's been a blessing, and I just – first and foremost, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ just for this opportunity to be able to play in the Rental Center again, play, for Coach Haith. It's fun, man, and it's what I love to do. I just thank Coach Haith for the opportunity to come back here and finish my journey in college basketball here.
Playing the way you did tonight, is that the reason why you wanted to come back here, kind of thing, play for this man next to you?
That's definitely a part of it. Coach Haith, our relationship has grown so much, and the trust that we have in each other is it's great, and it helps me and it allows me to be able to play my game. So I thank you to this man on my right for always being there for me, not just on the court but off the court as well. And that relationship it translates to to the court.
We talked a few weeks ago about, you have a lot of different teammates from when you were here before. So what was it like playing with some of those guys?
Man, it's fun. We have a talented group of guys, and I think, the chance to work on our chemistry and build that, I'm embracing that, and I feel like we all are as well. Even with maybe some of the quote unquote growing pains, we're going to have those, and continue to let them know it's about, like Coach said, it's about winning. And we're going to take each game one game at a time.
This is your 8th 20-point scoring performance in the Golden Hurricane jersey. Hopefully you're gonna want more than that, obviously, but just coming out on the right, offensively starting out this way, that's good things to come, I guess.
Well, it's a a credit to my teammates finding me and hitting me in open spots and being unselfish. But at the same time, like I said, just being able to go out there and play and not worry about points or not worry about, stats at all, but just doing whatever I can to, fulfill my role and ensuring that, we come out with a victory.
You guys really responded. They caught up. You got out there like about 11-point lead, and then they caught up and you got the lead, but then right away Sam hits a 3, and then you guys responded well. So I think that comment about how well you responded.
Yeah, of course. I think it was great that our backs were against the ropes a little bit, but at the same time we bowed our backs and we got the victory, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Anything else? Anything else for Coach? Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna let him go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jay.
All right, Coach.
I'll ask you the same thing, Frank.
Yeah. Good job, boys.
How you guys responded?
Yeah.
Opening game. I mean, it's get down. I mean, they're hitting everything they look at. I mean, they're hitting unbelievable shots,
Yeah.
and then you guys respond. And I mean, I think it's a really nice win for you guys.
Oh, there is a great win. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been a part doing this a long time, 30+ years, 18 years as head coach. Been a part of games like this. When teams start making shots like that, you lose those games. And we got a lot of new guys, and trying to figure out where we're getting the shots from. Just really proud of our execution and trying to get the shots we needed to get. They tied it up 65, and I think the play we ran for DJ, he gets a wide open look, but he makes one free throw, missed one free throw. So our execution was good, and we didn't wilt. We bowed our backs and we did what we needed to do to put ourselves in position. And then you think about it, we got another separation. Then they came back again. It happened a couple times throughout the game. So, yeah, I'm really proud. Now, the game Saturday is going to be a totally different type of game because of the way they play. We got to deal with the Princeton offense. We got to deal with the matchup zone. And so we're going to get a lot of different looks. I watched a little bit of Oregon State last night on Monday. So these 3 games are going to be really challenging and difficult for us. I knew this game was going to be tough. First game out, we got a lot of new guys, a lot of new faces. And you look across the country. I mean, Citadel goes to Pitt and win. NIU goes to Washington and win. Navy goes to Virginia and win. It is hard to win basketball games. So it is a blessing, and I'm excited as all get out to win this game tonight.
Along those same lines, after having one game under, how much, I know your games are all coming really close, but you can look at a lot of things from this game and to move to your next one.
Absolutely. And as I said, I'm tickled to death about Pritch. If you talked to me about a month or so ago, I didn't know where he was going to be, but I've seen him grow. And I think it's because, here's a young man that in his high school, he played a certain way, and nothing against Webster High School, but he was the guy, was low level, and he kind of did what he wanted to do. So this is a tremendous transition for him to play college basketball where there's a million plays. I got to know what I do. I got to know what they do. I got to, defenses, we got to match up zone. And he was a little lost out there in our matchup zone. That's why we didn't run as much. But he's made so much progress. And to do what he did out there tonight, I'm really tickled about that. And that guy had 2 points. But I'm really tickled because that's a hard position. I mean, he had a great pass to Ray in the clutch for a layup. And that's a blessing because, we lost Eli. Now we got, I think, 3 guys, him, Sam, and Keyshawn, all could play that position. And, like I said, we got to get more out of Tim. We got to get more out of Drain. And our bench and what we think those guys can do will help us, and we'll get better.
Jeriah's performance, I mean, that's kind of why you wanted him to come back, isn't it?
Well, wouldn't you? If you were me. I mean, a guy that can, have a night. But I've seen Jeriah grow. He's such a much better player than he was a couple of years ago, and he's grown so much as a player and as a man. I mean, he's very mature, and I think he's taken on that role as a leader. And I think he's always done the right things, but I'm talking about being vocal, being a great teammate, reaching out to those guys. And, we're spending a lot of time with these guys doing a lot of things. And you should have asked him about his singing. But he's not afraid to put himself out there, and I think that helps with you got a lot of new guys. Appreciate you guys. This is really a blessing. Miss you guys. I miss talking to you all. I miss our fans. It was great to have them in the building. And I know this. I don't take anything for granted, and I mean that sincerely. Appreciate it. Thank you.